What's it about? Shh.
Hello there, my name is Jim. It's been a month since I put out my first Booktube video. This will be the 10th video and I'm having a look at the highlights of the month. My first video was the longest to date. It's also the one that's had the most views so far. This is how it began. Hello, my name is Jim. Hello, my name is Jim. Welcome to my YouTube channel. This will be my first Booktube presentation. My second video was really an overspill from the first. I hadn't realised the editing software I was using, some free software, had a limit of 10 minutes. And I had a lot of extra footage that didn't appear in the first video, which I made into the second video basically. In the third video, I explored the Booktube newbie tag where I answered 10 questions for Booktube newbies. Question number 4. Why do you love reading? I think there's a magic when as a child you first learn to read. When you put the letters together to form words and the words together to form stories, there's this magic. Unfortunately for many children, this magic is destroyed by school, where they tell you what to read, where they ask you questions about what you read. This magic is destroyed. But this magic has never left me. I like the way books can transport you to other worlds. If you don't read, you just live the one life. If you read, you live many lives. You can wander through Dickensian London. You can fly into space. You can take on different personalities. This is a great book. Americanah, Chimamanda, Ngozi, Adichie. This is about a Nigerian woman who moves to America and then moves back to Nigeria. Reading this, I can somehow get into her skin, which I couldn't without reading this. Reading has this kind of magic. You live other lives, you experience other lives, you come out of yourself. That's why I love reading. October in the Booktube world is also Victober, a celebration of Victorian literature throughout the month of October. This is the first year I've participated in it. I put out 2 videos of me as a Victober virgin. I didn't use my face on the thumbnail, I used Millet's painting of Ophelia. Millet was a pre-Raphaelite and his painting of Ophelia is beautiful. His concept of art I really admire, unlike a certain Mr. Dickens. Dickens wrote, "You behold the interior of a carpenter's shop. In the foreground of that carpenter's shop is a hideous, wry-necked, blubbering, red-headed boy in a bedgown who appears to have received a poke in the hand from the stick of another boy, with whom he has been playing in an adjacent gutter, and to be holding it up for the contemplation of a kneeling woman, so horrible in her ugliness that, supposing it were possible for any human creature to exist for a moment with that dislocated throat, she would stand out from the rest of the company as a monster in the vilest cabaret in France or the lowest gin shop in England." Speaking of Mr. Dickens, most of my Victober has been taking up reading his very lengthy tome here, Dombey and Son. I'm nearly finished, 100 pages to go. Hopefully in my next video I'll be able to review this. I also picked up Jane Eyre by Charlotte Bronte, and I did read The Canterville Ghost by Oscar Wilde, but that was very short, particularly compared to Dombey and Son. The 5th video was entitled "This is Embarrassing." What was embarrassing was that having started a Booktube channel, I hadn't actually finished any books. It also had the most fun thumbnail. My 6th video, and the second most viewed to date, was about the Tbilisi English book swap. This is Tbilisi Book Swap. Here are some book swappers.
Hello! Hi!
And here we have some books, a lot of books, in various genres. The last two videos I filmed were about Daniel Pennac's 10 Rights of the Reader. This was a lot of fun to film, and I included the grandchildren, who gave me a lot of ideas, and we had a fun time filming those. Rule 7. The right to read anywhere.
Anywhere?
Yes, anywhere.
Anywhere?
Yes, anywhere.
Anywhere?
Yes, anywhere. What's it about?
I've enjoyed this month on Booktube, and I hope to continue. I hadn't realised before I started how much work goes into each Booktube video, from the concept to the filming to the editing to the promotion to making the thumbnail. It's a lot of work. So that was some of the highlights of my first month on Booktube. If you like this video, you can like and subscribe below. There'll also be information in the box below about other booktubers you can watch and follow, and I will see you on the next video.